guys, this is Mara and I want to welcome you to the channel. Just a quick reminder, you'll be able to find the recipe in the description box down below. Let's start off by making the crust. You can use Oreos or any other chocolate cookie that is available to you. Open them to remove the creamy center and put them in the blender or a food processor to grind them. If you don't have either or, put them in a plastic bag and smash them with a rolling pin. You can also grind them with the creamy center or the filling if you want. In my opinion, crust tastes better whenever I remove it. Go ahead and melt the butter and set aside. Grind the Oreo cookies for a few seconds and add the melted butter and keep on mixing. Hopefully the butter is not too hot. You will not be able to mix everything in the blender. For that, we add it to the pan where you're going to be making this dessert and continue stirring with the spatula until you see the cookie is covered in butter. Flatten with the spatula, or if it does not bother you, do it with your hands. Flatten the bottom to create a single cookie and do not forget to do the edges until you reach the desired height. Refrigerate the crust for about 15 minutes and then start preparing the chocolate mousse. In a medium bowl, add the unsweetened cocoa powder, salt, regular sugar, and water, all at the same time. And stir until the cocoa has absorbed the liquid. To melt the semi-sweet chocolate, you can set it in the microwave in intervals of 30 seconds each time and mix it in between. And repeat this process until you see the chocolate is completely melted down. Add the cocoa mixture we had previously prepared. Just make sure it is very hot, otherwise it will create a temperature contrast with the semi-sweet chocolate and it will ruin our mix. Continue stirring for about 2 to 3 minutes or until you see the mixture is homogeneous and delicious. Add the heavy cream to a medium bowl and start mixing with the hand mixer. The first 30 seconds at low speed and then increase to medium speed for about 2 minutes. And then finishing mixing it at a high speed for around 5 minutes. It's not a lot of heavy cream, so it does not take that long. Do not forget to stop the mixer to scrape the bottom of the bowl and keep on mixing until you have reached soft peaks. Add half of the whipped cream to the chocolate mixture and mix. This first time it could be in any directions. I suggest doing it with smooth movements, but it does not require any special trick. But when you're ready to add the second half of the whipped cream, you do need to fold in both mixtures slowly. With the help of a spatula, start from the center, folding in towards the end. Do it very slow, making sure whipped cream stays fluffy and airy. Bring the crust and add chocolate mousse to the pan. Bring it back to the fridge, but this time refrigerate for an hour minimum. Add water to the clear gelatin. Stir it for a few seconds and set aside for the gelatin to absorb the water and rehydrate. In the meantime, heat up heavy cream in the microwave for about 2 minutes or until it feels very hot to the touch. Add the white chocolate and cover it completely so chocolate starts to melt. Let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. Bring the clear gelatin to the microwave for about 15 seconds and set aside. Add the melted gelatin and keep on mixing. If after 5 minutes white chocolate has not melted down, sift it through a strainer to separate it. It will dissolve very easy this way. Add the remaining heavy cream to a clean bowl and mix it until you get soft peaks. This will take from 3 to 5 minutes maximum. The chocolate mousse also asks for whipped cream, but I do not recommend whisking them together. Whisk them as you need them. Since there is a long wait in between one mousse and the other, the whipped cream might fall and won't be creamy and fluffy. Add half of the whipped cream into the mixture and stir in with smooth movements. The first part does not require a special way of mixing it, but the second part does, as this will help the whipped cream to stay aerated and gives us the correct consistency for our mousse. Take as long as you need to fold in. Just remember, it's not a race. This process is very important and could make our mousse to flunk if we don't do it correctly. Bring the mold or pan and add the white chocolate mousse on top. Make sure to spread it nicely and make it look pretty. Refrigerate for about 8 hours minimum. I left mine in the fridge for 24 hours. The longer you leave it, the better it will taste. To decorate it, I made a ganache, which is the combination of hot heavy cream and semi-sweet chocolate. I added it to the center and created a circle. I also added some whipped cream swirls around the circle, starting with the 4 cardinal points and then making 4 other swirls, tongue twister, in between the first 4. I split 4 Oreo cookies in half and put the flat part down so the round part of the cookie looks good on top, and finishing off with crushed Oreo cookies on top of our white chocolate mousse. Over here, you'll be able to register to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And over here, you'll be able to find 2 other recipes that you'll be able to recreate and cook and prepare and enjoy with family. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.